Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. This is a very special video. I'm really excited. This is the brand new Deluxe Ninja Star Blade from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. So this was released early at my local Toys R Us, so it's not supposed to be out yet, but I got it and I want to do a review for you. This is the new Ninja Star Blade from Ninja Steel. So, for those that have seen the Japanese show Ninninger, this was their actual Morpher. In the new series, in Ninja Steel, they've decided to take one of the other weapons and make that the Morpher and just make this a weapon. So, that's kind of an interesting choice, but this is also a pretty cool looking weapon, so I'm kind of glad that we do get this nonetheless. So, yeah, here's the packaging. And very odd packaging, I gotta say. I think this is a really odd choice. The open style packaging I'm not a fan of for multiple reasons. I mean, one, you have the whole blade handle open, and then you have the Ninja Star Blade right here just like very much exposed. Like, this thing is going to get all messed up. And then you have the blade just sticking out the bottom of the packaging just randomly. And, you know, that's really odd to me. And yes, you can push the button and it extends out and stuff. But it just, like, this is just such a weird package. I have to say, I really am not a fan of the packaging here, the way they did it. The item itself looks pretty cool, but the packaging is just terrible. But anyways, here it is right here. So Power Rangers Ninja Steel logo. It says Power Up, Deluxe Ninja Star Blade. You got an animation of the Red Ranger right here with the Ninja Star. And it says it has lights and sounds, 24-inch sword, so that's pretty cool. Extending blades, which we'll take a look at that. I believe the blade is longer than the Japanese version, so I will do a comparison. And then the back of the box here, if I can kind of hold it where the camera is, you have the Ninja Steel Rangers there, so that's pretty cool. Lights and battle sounds, spin the Ninja Stars, extending blade, and you can launch the Ninja Stars from the side of the sword. You have a whole bunch of other Ninja Stars that you can collect as well, so that's the gimmick for this year's toy line. So that's that. So this packaging is really annoying me, so I just want to get this thing open and see, you know, what it's all about. So without further ado, let's just get this open and take a look. Alright, I got the Deluxe Ninja Star Blade out of the packaging. Here it is right here. And it's pretty cool looking. I do dig it. I want to take off the Power Star here for a second. Just wanted to put that on to start with. But here it is right here. And it's pretty cool. It's actually a pretty decent size. Oops, I keep forgetting. When you push the little trigger here at the bottom, the blade extends, and it's an even bigger size right here, which is really cool. So I'll show you guys kind of how that looks in a little bit later, like up close. But that's pretty neat to have the blade extend like that. So just to give you an idea of the design itself, you got the little flames right here, the little lights there. This does light up, this little LED here, so we'll take a look at that. And then obviously the extending blade there. So it looks pretty cool. Definitely very interesting looking, very similar to the Japanese version as well, except this one's actually bigger, which is actually really cool. So we'll take a look at that. So yeah, pretty cool. And then here is the Power Star that it came with, the one for the Blue Ranger. These Power Stars I'm not too big of a fan of. They're just very cheap looking, and they feel cheap because they got the little foam stuff around it. I know why they did it, for kids' safety and all that, but it just feels really cheap, and it feels like they could have done so much more with these. So that is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is, and here we have that. So this item itself does not read the Power Stars. The Power Stars have lines all around the circle on the back, so when you turn it in the Morpher, it plays a unique sound. This does not matter which Power Star you have in it. So for example, I can just put this in, looks like that. I can also take the Red Ranger one that came with the Morpher, and you can put it in there and it works just the same. So it's nice to be able to put them all in there, and you can display whichever one you want. Here's the one for the Yellow Ranger that came with the Morpher as well. So that is really cool, and I do like that. But there's no special unique sounds that this thing plays when you put it with it. But anyways, on the side right here is an on-off switch, so let's do that. And whoops, I'll turn it off and turn it on again, because when we turn it on, that lights up right there. So I'm going to push the trigger, and the blade is going to extend, but ignore that. What I want to focus on is the lights and sounds that it makes. So as you saw, the first one lit up. I push it again. Now it went all the way to the second, all the way to the third, and 4. So you can do it in order, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each time you push it, it goes in order right there. So that's pretty cool that you have that little display. Then you have the power star. So we'll put this in. When you do that, it powers up for a second and makes that sound. Push the trigger. And then push it again. Okay, and then you can remove it. And it does that. And those are all of the lights and sounds that the Morpher has. So without a power star, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can insert the power star. Push the trigger once. Push the trigger twice. And then you can take it out. Again, does not matter which power star is in there. It does not have any kind, like if I were to turn it, you'll see like it makes no difference whether I'm turning it or what. It doesn't read anything on there. If you notice on the actual Morpher itself, there's little things around, like in the circle on the inside. That's the reader. This thing doesn't have that on the inside there. So now the other little gimmick that it has, and I'm going to push in the blade for a second, is if you flip it over on the back side, you have this little launch pad that you can basically pull back, and essentially you just put the power star in there and then launch it like so. I personally think this is kind of lame. Like I thought it would click into place and do something, and the instructions almost make it seem like it does, but there's nothing here that clicks into place that I've seen. So you just kind of put it in there and then that, and it doesn't go very far. It's kind of, nothing special. But I guess they also probably didn't want to do anything too crazy because they don't want people flinging this thing at high speeds at kids, and that wouldn't be good either. So, it is what it is. Oops, let me turn off the lights and sounds. So that is basically what the, what it looks like and how it feels. So just for FYI there. And overall, I think it looks really cool. I dig it. I think it's a really good size. And when you extend the blade too, especially, it's really awesome. It feels nice. The lights and sounds are pretty cool. And I overall, I think it's a really neat toy. And I kind of like how they split up the Morpher and stuff, because they made that other weapon a little more unique with the Morpher. And then this one is still pretty cool as is. So that's definitely pretty neat. For comparison's sake, I have the Japanese version right here on the top. Very similar. It's slightly like bigger right here in the center, and then obviously it's a little more detailed with these actually have Japanese characters on the buttons there and so on. But you'll notice that even without the blade extended, it is slightly shorter, and then when you extend the blade, that's a pretty sizable difference there. So this thing definitely felt very tiny, and the part where the power star goes is also higher on up, so the actual blade part is shorter. So that was a disappointment of mine with the Japanese version, despite the cool lights and sounds that it had. But the American version definitely fixes that and makes it a lot cooler. So that's definitely a big plus. So I recommend this, and I think it's definitely pretty cool. And then you get the Blue Ranger Power Star to add to your collection as well. So that is that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Please give this video a big thumbs up and share it if you enjoyed it. I got more Ninja Steel reviews on the way. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Oops, sorry everyone, there's one thing that I totally forgot. I gotta get in the habit of doing this for all the Ninja Steel reviews. I have the blue Power Star right here, and I didn't play the sound that it makes in the Morpher, so let's do that. This is the Deluxe Ninja Battle Morpher. Okay, so I've turned it on. Here we go.
Ninja Power Star.
The blue Ninja Power Star. So there you have it. That is the sound that this makes. Anyways, just wanted to give that little update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. All right, what's up everyone? So I have the Ninja Star blade right here, the Deluxe Ninja Star blade. There it is extended. Here's the Japanese version. So I wanted to kind of show it to you with me in the frame too, so you can really appreciate the size of it. So here's the Japanese version. Pretty sturdy, pretty interesting, but the blade is pretty tiny. On the American version though, you do have a sizable blade there, and it makes it pretty cool. So I do dig that, and I think it's definitely worth getting. So looks pretty cool with the Power Star in there as well, even though that doesn't really add too much to it, but it's definitely pretty neat. So I would recommend it, definitely worth checking out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this review of the Deluxe Ninja Star Blade. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.